Hello, everyone. Today, I would just like to try to get in touch with everyone, and I just want to talk to you about a few things today that can help you build your business. And a lot of people sometimes go through the motions building their business and don't quite understand how to put it all together. So, one of the things I'd like to talk to you about today is building your traffic business and how important it is. If you don't have any traffic, you can't obviously sell anything or get signups to anything. And building your traffic business is one of the most important things that you can do, along with building your list at the same time. Because if you have your traffic built and sorted out, meaning you have it readily available to you, you can sell anything or get referrals to any program. Like if I join a program tomorrow, it's automatic that I'm going to get referrals to it because I've built my traffic business. And, in step one in your 8 steps, we have, all these traffic programs, traffic exchanges, and banner exchanges, and ClickSense. And then in step 6, I believe, we have all the safe list. Okay, so these are all the traffic sources that we're building downline in. And that's something you can do even if you're completely broke and don't have any money, and I mean literally none. Otherwise, you should be investing something into your business. But if you are completely broke and you don't have no money whatsoever, you don't have $5, never, because some of these upgrades and, buying some of this traffic is really cheap, inexpensive. You can start building your 8 steps business and building your traffic business. You can join all the programs in step number 1, and you can join all the programs in step number 6. In doing so, you have these programs that you can refer people to that are going to be your downline permanently, because once they're your downline in those programs, they're your downline. So as a total free member and you want to start building your 8 steps, you can start building your traffic business. You start advertising your affiliate links, your splash pages for your 8 steps, because you don't have any money. And you can start literally building your traffic business because people you refer will follow you into these programs. Yeah, they may join some of the other programs in here that are, paid only programs like an income section, and you may lose them as a referral, but at least you can start building your traffic business, which is the most important anyway. And all of these traffic programs, these traffic exchanges and SafeList and ClickSense and the banner programs exchanges, they all have affiliate commissions that you can earn, even as a free member. So you can still earn commissions and build your traffic business. And that's why traffic exchanges and SafeList are so powerful. Over the years, I've been doing this, like I've said, over 10 years now, and you build, an army of affiliates in these programs over the years, and you have residual traffic. I don't no longer have to go out and seek traffic or look for traffic. I have a list of a certain amount of people I've built as well, and it's been because of building traffic in these traffic exchanges and SafeList and traffic programs. That's the great thing about referral marketing and being able to turn referral marketing and your traffic sources into income sources as well, and be able to tap into that traffic anytime that you want. And as you're building your list, of course, you have a list that you can email offers to or suggestions or share stuff with them that might help them. And that's why building your list and building your traffic business, are the most important things you can do. Where people go wrong is what they tend to do is they tend to get hooked on the business opportunity side. So what they do is they go to one business opportunity and they can't really figure out how to get some referrals or whatever because they weren't focused on their traffic business, and they only started, doing a little bit of advertising here and there, and they couldn't get it working. So then they jump to another biz op. And that's where they go wrong, is their focus is on a biz op and not their traffic business, which is, building up your traffic sources in your list. Because if you don't do that, you're never going to build the business opportunity side of any program. It just will not happen. You'll have to advertise your ever-living guts out forever to keep any kind of building happening or momentum. It's the wrong way to go about building a business online. And what's duplicatable, another reason why traffic exchanges and safe lists are so powerful is anybody can use them, because you can literally join them and earn your traffic for free. Now, it's not wise to totally just earn it for free. If you got to start that way, that's great, but you can also, as you start to make a few commissions here or there, or you have a little bit of money, you buy traffic or upgrade in a few, because it leverages your time. You can buy 1,000 credits for $5. I mean, how long does it take you to surf for 1,000 credits? That's the difference. Leveraging your time using, an investment. That's why business, you have it, investments that you put into your business, because it leverages your time. It would be like me owning a retail store and I run around door to door and tell people to come down to my store, or I spend $300 on a front page ad in the paper telling people to come down to my store, and it reaches the whole reading population, versus me taking my time and running around and knocking on everybody's door trying to get a hold of people and tell them to come down to my store. It's no different online. It just don't cost nowhere near as much. I mean, really, I bought in full page ads for my retail store that I used to own, and it cost me $1,000 for a one-day ad. So my mindset when I came into marketing was different, because I had been in business and I understood what an investment was versus an expense. Now, I don't want to get off topic here, but that's the thing. Building your traffic business, That's why my retail store died, because traffic stopped. My local economy absolutely tanked, and I had no more traffic, so I had to close doors in my business. I couldn't keep it going. It's the same thing online. Your traffic business is your most vital, your most important, and it's one of the things that you can do in your 8 steps for nothing, absolutely, totally for nothing, and earn commissions. You can start building it, and you can join all the traffic programs, all the safe lists, and start advertising it in these TEs and safe lists, and build up downline to start building your traffic business. And I just want you to understand how important that is and how powerful your 8 steps is, because you can do that here. You have all these traffic programs in a simple to follow format where you can do that. And that's one of the most important things you can do, is build your traffic business, build your list, and get started off on the right foot, and get started. 5 years from now, you don't have to go out and look for traffic because you built it. You can buy solo ads, you can buy, media buys, advertising, you can, buy a lot of different other types of advertising out there, pay-per-click, like Google AdWords and stuff like that. But the problem is that if you don't have any money, you don't have any advertising. If that's your method of building traffic and building your traffic business, if you don't have any money, you can't buy any more traffic. So guess what happens to your store or your business? Nobody comes anymore. It's like my town going, economy going down the crapper. And it's the same thing with like buying a solo ad off somebody's list. If you don't have money to buy a solo ad, to send your offer to them, you're out of business. But with traffic exchanges and safe lists, for those of you who think they don't work or have used them before and have been hesitant and didn't quite understand how to make them work, traffic exchanges and safe lists are a beautiful thing, because not only do you get traffic today using them, or you buy traffic or you upgrade, you get traffic every month, and you can build residual traffic that keeps building itself because of the referrals that you have generated. And, I can log into a traffic exchange right now, and I can have 25,000 credits in there because of referral marketing. That's what's great about traffic exchange and safe lists that people don't understand. And you can brand yourself immensely. Some of these traffic exchanges have, like Easy Hits for You, I think they have 700,000 members. Traffic Swarm, 1 million. I Love Hits, over 100,000. There's tons of people to see your offers and see your face, see your name, to build your brand, to build your recognition, to build your site, whatever you're trying to build. That's the beauty of these exchanges and safe lists, is not only being able to have your traffic business, but also brand yourself in a way that you get known, and you get seen enough. People will seek you out to want to do business with you. And that is a fantastic thing. All these sources of traffic, and there's thousands of traffic exchanges and thousands of safe lists, so you can reach a huge variety of people. You don't have somebody's list that's got only 10,000 people on it, and all these people are buying solo ads from it, and the same sending the same offer down where they've seen it 100 times, and you all got the same people on your list. I have bought in solo ads and stuff, but it's a very small part of my business. 90% of everything I do is through Tees and SafeList. That's where I built my living. That's where I built my business on, is using traffic exchanges and SafeList. Now, the other thing I want to talk to you about is focus. This is another part that people totally get wrong. The reason I've made as much money as I have online and why I keep making as much as I do, and I usually earn more than most people, is because I focus extremely narrow. My focus is extremely narrow of what I do. I'm building your 8 steps, and I'm building that just like you are. I have an affiliate URL, and I promote my affiliate URLs from the pages that I want to promote, the ones that are building my list. But I focus almost all my traffic on just that, on building your 8 steps, either through my list or through my splash pages, and that's what I'm solely focused on. Because it's simple math. You don't need to sponsor 100 people a day to build an enormous income. In your 8 steps, if you just focused on getting up to 5 to 6 new referrals a day, and it doesn't matter what any one of them do, you don't focus on that either. I have a lot of people say, well, I brought in 4 referrals and none of them did anything. Some of them didn't even confirm their account. That's not what you focus on. Some will, some won't, so what? It's a saying I learned in multi-level marketing years ago, because not everybody's going to see the vision. Not everybody's going to build the business like you are. And so you don't focus on what other people don't do. You only focus on what you are doing. But like I was saying, you focus on getting up to 5 to 6 referrals in your 8 steps a day. If you just focused on that, you kept building your traffic and your list and kept building towards that, 5 to 6 referrals a day would equal, 150 to 180 referrals a month. That would absolutely build you a horde of residual traffic and a boatload of commissions. And in a year, if you just kept up that same pace of only 5 to 6 referrals a day, and in a year you'd have over 1,800 referrals in your 8 steps. And that's at the conservative side of 5. So in 1 year's time, that's how you build a business online, is by focus. You don't jump from BizOp to BizOp to BizOp. You keep building, you keep doing the same thing you're doing. And your 8 steps just happens to be the perfect vehicle to do that, because we not only took traffic programs so that you could build a permanent traffic business, but we teach you how to build your list, and we took some of the top other multi-level type marketing businesses where you can earn big commissions from your downline as well, Empower Network and Pure Leverage, and put them into the system. And Pure Leverage is one of our tools. Autoresponder, Pure Leverage, and Power Network both have blogs, and that is, another traffic source. Blogging and being able to build your list, and using both those to do it and build your traffic business with them. But the thing is, we combined all of this into one program that's set up in the steps that's super easy to follow. So you just focus on, even getting 3 to 4 referrals a day, or 1 or 2 at the end of the month. If you're getting 1 a day, you're getting 30 referrals. You're getting three referrals a day, you're getting 90 referrals a month. And that's roughly 1,000 new referrals in a year then. And through that, you'll make a ton of commissions. But the thing is, you have to keep your focus. And that, I usually focus on a program till it either dies or it goes out of business or it's no good anymore, absolutely no good. Otherwise, I keep focused on it, and I keep focused on it. And the same thing with building your 8 steps. That's what I do. Even when it's slower times, like right now we're in a slower time of year, you really got to work hard for your referrals and stuff like that. It's not as easier as we get into the later months here, when it starts to get a little cooler out and people head back to school. Things will get a lot busier. But you don't need a lot of referrals a day to make an absolute ton of money. But it's your focus that's going to stop you from doing it, because all your energy, everything that you're putting into it, you stop. and you jump to another biz op or another program to build your business. And when you do that, you take all that energy and focus away from what you were doing and all the momentum that you just started to get going, and you throw it in the garbage, and you have to start over every time you do that. See, people know that my conviction is high for what I do. They know that I believe in what I'm doing because I'm focused on it, and this is what they hear about all the time. This is what they get, through my list, is the programs that I'm using in Your 8 Steps. Your 8 Steps is being literally rammed down their throat, so to speak, saying, hey, this is what I believe in, this is what I'm doing, this is how I'm earning money. And it doesn't change, to next week I'm promoting something totally different that has nothing to do with what we're doing in Your 8 Steps. All my emails surround around the programs that are involved in Your 8 Steps. That's what I focus on. I'm not sending tons of ClickBank offers down to my list or other things that have nothing to do with marketing or building your traffic. If I do find some other kind of program that has good traffic, yeah, I may send something like that. But my whole focus, and people can tell that, my focus is on driving traffic and building Your 8 Steps, and I'm here to help people. And I share that with people. I'm here to help them. But, some of you are trying to build like 15 different programs at one time, or 5 different programs. And all you're going to do with that is confuse your list. You're building one program that does this over here and one over here that's totally off topic and not even close, and you're building pure leverage, but you're also building this autoresponder down over here and this autoresponder over there. And that's not going to work. You're not going to build any consistency to what you're doing. The other day I made over $800 in commissions in just one day from the programs that people joined within Your 8 Steps. And that's just because of my focus. Like I said, some will, some won't. So what? I just keep building it, and what happens is people start to follow and start to join and start to do stuff. And as you keep putting in people every day, you like I said, building consistently in numbers and, striving to get, 3, 4 people a day, 1, 2, or 1 if you've never gotten anybody, or like 5, 6, it builds into huge numbers. And that's what you're doing. You're building your business one day at a time, one step at a time, and you're starting from whatever learning curve you have, but you just have to learn to focus on what you're doing and focus on where you're going and write out a path. That's why I designed this challenge. Why I, every year I make myself, challenge myself, to do stuff. And most of you have seen the emails that I've sent down about the challenge. But that's why I created that challenge, is to keep myself focused, to keep myself on track, to keep myself building. This is how I make my living, and I want to continue to do this, and I have goals that I want to reach, and I have to scale them up. So I have to reinvigorate myself every year to get myself to move to higher heights and to keep growing, because that's how you earn, is growing and learning, I have found is directly proportionate to what you earn. So the more you learn about Your 8 Steps and what it's doing and what it can do for you, and the more you're involved in it, the more money you're going to make. Because every person that is promoting, Your 8 Steps consistently and bringing in people all the time, we pay commissions to every month. Some people may have referred a bunch of people right away and then stop. That's another thing I was talking to Brenda about today, that, sometimes people put a bunch of people into a program, then all of a sudden they just stop. And because that they look around and they look at some of the referrals and go, well, nobody's done anything yet. Well, that's the way it is in any business. That's the one thing you have to realize about internet marketing in general, is you are going to have a certain amount of the people who do absolutely nothing. They may join some programs, but they will just sit there and collect dust, those people will. I don't know why, but they never take action. And that is so critical. What you're looking for is the few people who do take action. Those are the people who make the money. It's the people that take action every day. When we send something down as an email in Your 8 Steps, or like this challenge, they jump on it, or they, jump on the information and they use the information right away and apply it. Those are the people that are going to make the most money. Those are the people that are going to turn their living online, because they're consistently taking action. And, out of 100 people, if you find 20 people that are willing to do that, you're doing fantastic. And that's the thing. You have to just keep building, because you're going to find the ones that are going to do something and that are going to, build and be part of your team. And that's, the thing about your 8 steps is we are focused on what we were doing, and we are building something here very fantastic. And if you've ever noticed, our communication is superb. I mean, when people need help or they got a question, we answer your questions. So that's how your downline is treated. They get their questions answered, and they get our help. I interact with, I don't know how many people in a day through your 8 steps, through Skype and emails and stuff like that. And, we're always looking out for our members and to help them, because that's what we want you to portray when building your business. We want you to help the people that you get involved and that you're, in contact with, is to keep helping them and to actually, be there when they need, something that they need answered. And, you can't always be there 24/7, but at least that they see that you are really interested in helping them. And that's how you're also going to explode your business, is finding those people that you want to help and being there for them. And I think that's all I wanted to cover, but again, this is more like an audio. I didn't feel like doing my hair again. I don't really have any, but that's just my inside joke. But just, get that laser focus for what you're doing. It's amazing what will happen when you focus. And you got that target in mind, and you just stay focused on it. And, that you keep heading all your resources. Don't dilute your traffic effort by throwing out 25 different, biz ops at it. That's going to just dilute your effort and dwindle it down to nothing. Get focused, get a laser focus, and keep going. You'll be amazed at what starts to happen when all you are is focused on that goal, and you're just going to grow towards it. It's not going to take you 10 years to build a huge income online. If you stay focused, it's amazing what can happen in a very short period of time. With programs and everything that we have in your 8 steps, it's amazing the amount of money you can make from, just getting a few good people involved. And that's what you're looking for. Is just find those few by staying focused and heading towards your goals and what you're after. Build your traffic business. Always first, build your traffic, build your traffic, build your list, build your traffic, build your list. That's what's going to set you free. And building your traffic business here in your 8 steps, like I said, you can do it as a totally free member if you want. I'm not recommending it that way. That's the hard and difficult and slow and painful way. But you should upgrade in things. You should, understand that making money online is an investment. If money doesn't trade hands, nobody makes any money. So, looking to do everything for free always, that's not the smart way. But if you got it because you're absolutely broke, you can do that through your 8 steps. Just go through it. You'll see what I mean if you just look into everything. And other than that, everybody have a great day, and I hope you got something out of this. Talk to you soon.